Business leaders are becoming more aware of the importance of diversity for contemporary organizational management, and for many, it has become a priority issue, particularly in their search for the best talent. However, businesses have discovered that simply bringing a diverse workforce into their organization won't be enough to reap the benefits of their unique perspectives. Companies may welcome diversity, but they must nurture inclusion. That is where diversity and inclusion training comes into play. The benefits of D&I training speak to the very core of the problems that many companies face with employee engagement, satisfaction, and well-being. This new branch of training is becoming an indispensable part of diversity management by helping leaders to create inclusive, safe, and productive workspaces. But why exactly do you need it? The growing evidence cannot be ignored. Diversity and inclusion are critical predictors of job performance and organizational commitment. While your company may pride itself in its diversity regulations and policies, without a culture of inclusion, those regulations and policies will have little impact. Not only will they fail to enforce a culture of inclusion, but might lead to more incidents of discrimination and conflict. Simply put, diversity without inclusion doesn't work. With D&I training, leaders are opting for a proactive strategy to diversity management aiming to maximize their employees' potential. They recognize that this training is a means to manage diversity better, make better use of talent, and generate business ideas and solutions that effectively respond to market trends, challenges, and needs. Inclusive leaders know that a diverse and inclusive employee base, rich with a variety of perspectives and approaches, is more competitive in a globalized economy. They know that in order to capitalize on these perspectives and approaches, they need to build an environment where diversity can be expressed and learned from. Diversity and inclusion training is a tool which can include all your employees and management in building and maintaining genuinely inclusive spaces where different cultures, races, ethnicities, genders, ages, experiences, and ideas are valued equally. Not only valued but leveraged and learned from. It enables raising awareness within the organization by equipping the learners with necessary cross-cultural competence, workplace sensitivity, and knowledge of unconscious bias. Successfully creating inclusive work environments requires releasing unconscious bias that drives stereotypes and prejudice. It entails self-reflection and developing cross-cultural skills and cultural intelligence that enable people to communicate and work with people with different cultural backgrounds. D&I training is necessary in order for every member of your organization to be aware of the importance of diversity and to actively participate in creating a diverse, equitable, and inclusive workplace. While having a diverse workforce is crucial to compete in today's global economy, it is by creating an inclusive culture, or managing for diversity, that we effectively attract and retain the best talent, their retention, and enjoy all the benefits from a diverse workforce. Creating an inclusive culture requires senior leadership to openly commit to supporting the diversity in their company. This would entail accepting something that Thomas and Ely called the learning and effectiveness paradigm. The approach goes beyond treating cultural and other differences as something to be ignored just to avoid discrimination or to access more markets, but to see them as resources from which the whole organization can benefit and learn. And incorporating diversity and inclusion training in your company is an essential step towards accepting this approach. Finally, we must not forget the importance of D&I training for supporting equity and fairness within a company, and society as a whole. We agree that there are multiple components to creating a diverse, inclusive, equitable, and fair environment. However, D&I training is a foundational part of creating a climate of inclusion where equity and fairness are imperative. The training itself must represent that by including all learners, their knowledge, needs, values, and experiences when working on finding solutions to cross-cultural challenges. As such, D&I training at its core should be a tool for promoting and developing skills that build inclusion, equity, and a sense of belonging. Subscribe for more, and visit countrynavigator.com for full blogs.